Hey, guys. How are you doing? It's Amma Jamma here, and welcome to a newly revamped and pretty new stream called Weekly Roundup. Usually it will be myself and What the Duck, Meta Matt, however you want to know him. If you're the NFT crowd, you know him as Meta Matt. If you are a Pennybois crowd, you know him as What the Duck. So, really quickly, what this stream will be about is we'll go over a little bit about our small account challenge. I'll go over everybody's numbers for the week. We will. And we'll talk about the week and the news in general a little bit. Today I am flying solo, so let's get started. All right. So if you're following our small account challenge, we have a small account challenge with myself, Patrick, What the Duck, Meta Matt, Jackal, Pookie, and LT. And we started with small amounts of money in the accounts, and we're slowly but surely building them over time. I'll start with Patrick. Patrick is Mr. G himself. He is the high risk. We've kind of represented each category, super high risk to super low risk, and a little level in between. So I'm going to start with the highest risk so you can see like the big bang. This is what you can get. So he started with $1,000 in his challenge. Okay. And it's day trading options. His weekly starting balance. So week one, we're on week 4. Week 1, he missed the first week. He wasn't set up to do the challenge. Week 2, he went to 1985. He doubled his account, literally. Then the week after that, he had grown it a little bit. But now this week, so his weekly ending balance this week's $3,168. What that means is he is essentially up. What is that? 284%. 284% there. I'm sorry, 184%. He's up 184% on that account. That's absolutely amazing. He's up 200, and I'm looking at the number. I'm doing the math in my head. He's up 208%. 208.4%. That's what he's up. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. I'm just doing the math in my head. So that's incredible. Nice job, Patrick. He's giving us a run for our money. That's day trading options, highest risk. A lot of 2-day holds, Tesla puts, Apple. He likes to play Amazon, those kind of higher risk, kind of higher reward type stocks. So that's what he's liking to play. Next, we have Mr. What the Duck himself. And he is doing NFTs. I'm not the NFT connoisseur, so it's kind of hard for me to explain his challenge. So I will just regurgitate what he put down here. His initial investment, he's a small account challenge map. He's doing Solana NFTs. And we know the crypto market's been trash, which kind of makes the NFT market be a little janky as well. Initial investment, $80. His weekly starting balance was 43, and that's because he had already owned some NFTs from the week before. And this week he bought his ending balance is $15. He has 5 Bones tokens, 2 Dino Dog Kingdom NFTs. He bought one more Dino Dog Kingdom 3D NFT for $29 because of a trade. And then his account update, 6/17, he bought an $80 Solana on Coinbase, transferred it with $3 fees. He had $77 there. He bought his Dino Dog and his 3D NFT for $43. He's got the $34 left. His Solana went up, raising his account $9 to $43. So that's what happened is he owns the NFTs, and then his balance to buy more NFTs, trade, play the game, earn his things. He's at 43, started with 34. He got that $9 by owning Solana, and we had a nice push in Solana. So that's where he's at right now. He's staking both of them to earn bones as well. Next week, we will grill Meta Matt on what the heck bones are, because I don't know what the heck bones are. And I'm sitting here alone. Jackson Langinger, if you would like to join me in StreamYard, you are more than welcome. I am winging it today. So What the Duck bought some bones. I don't know what kind of bones. I don't know if it's like Snoop Dogg bones, like the dog pound, or, I'm not going to go there. This is G-rated. What other kind of bones it could be, I don't know. So that is the update on What the Duck's account. or Metamat, however you know him. All right, we have Jackal Rise Ginger Ale next. Jackal got a little screwed week 1. He is doing crypto leverage and had a weird fee of like 39 bucks taken out of his account like week 1 or 2, which kind of threw off the whole balance. He started with $250. He got shook out last week. Last week was rough. He lost 40% on his account. So he was down to 127 bucks on his account after starting at 188. He's just had, like, and this is high risk. He's leverage trading crypto, and we know you can leverage up to 100x, 175x. You could blow up a $250 account on one play. So this is a testament to how fantastic Jackal is as a trader. Last week he was down to $127. This week, boy ended green. He's back up to $256. You heard that, folks. So he had 101% account growth to this week, which means if you joined the challenge a week late, you would be doubled in 1 week. You would have doubled your account. He's back at the starting line. He's up $6. Account growth this week, 101%, 2.4% overall. He nailed a 300% storage, STORJ trade, which totally kicked at. Jack, I'm talking about you. Let's talk about your trade.
Hey, how's it going?
You pulled it back with that storage trade. Let's hear about it.
Yeah, so all my conditions were met on my trade, on my whatever I look at on my checklist. I went into a storage A trade because I was super confident into it. And I say heavy, I went in with like 12% of my account rather than 7, which is what I was doing beforehand. And I did the same thing with an ape play. And that brought me back up. I think I cranked out like 320% on storage A and 250 on ape. So it was nice. It was a nice trade. I paper handed the AVAX trade that I did at the same time. I made a decent amount of money on it, but it ended up running another 600%. So we could have been at like $500 today. But yeah, we came back from
Nice.
250 to 127. I think the account low was 116, and I think we're at about 262 right now.
Yep.
I was scalping a little bit today.
Very nice. I was just telling them it's a testament to 2 things. First of all, because any week you could still join these challenges, because the reality is these are very small accounts. You could start and just, trade in a similar percentage. We tell you what percent we're putting in each play. And that's a testament to you as a trader. I was telling them how easy it is to liquidate crypto, your whole account, especially at $100, $150. And if they would have joined last week, they would have doubled their account because you doubled your account in the last week. So
Yeah.
that's
So
pretty
I do
kick-ass.
think everyone that was following me was already green. I just somehow wasn't. But so this was good. I think everyone that's followed closely is very green. Probably well over 200, 300, 400% on their account.
Very, very nice. That's incredible. So we've gone through Patrick, super high risk day trading options. We've gone through Jackal, super high risk day trading, leverage trading crypto. We have gone through the Dino Dog Bones, whatever the heck that means. But sorry, NFT world, if you are joining for MetaMat, you could say boo to Amajama in the comments. I promise I'll learn more about NFTs. So we went through his balance. He made $9 on Solana as well. Next up in the gate, we have the Pooks himself. He is doing a small account, super low risk, slow moving, very sustainable gains. That's very passive income. He started with $1,000. These are positions on the drawdown where maybe in a red market. This account is more so teaching you how to trade in a red market without losing money, where to add the plays, where to average down, those type of things, and to show people that even in a red market, you can keep your account neutral and not lose enough, and then when it and not lose money, and then when it reverses into a green market, really catapult those gains because you've learned how to trade in a red market on that downtrend without losing money. So he's on week 3 here, and this is incredible because he's been doing very passive gains, and he's still like he is up 1.2%. He had a fourth of a percent gains this week. He's up to $1,012.34. And to put that into perspective, people are like, oh, I want to make more than that. He's literally the epitome of showing the example of, in this insane red volatile market we've had, that how to manage positions without needing to liquidate them even on a red day. So that in itself is incredible to me. And that's literally the type of account is fantastic if you work full time, a newer trader, learning how to trade in a red market, that type of stuff. And Pookie updates every single play he makes. He's also building out an indicator that is insane. So Pookie's just the jack of all trades.
Well, what's great about
Go
him
ahead.
oh, sorry. What's
No,
great
go
about
ahead.
him is that, like, SPY's having 2% swing days, and, his account is still it's just solid. It's really impressive, just what he can do, and if you think about it, right, you're getting better. That's a way better APY than what you're getting at your savings account. So if it's money that you don't need immediately, like your savings, throw it in there.
Absolutely. And that's exactly it. A lot of people do not like the higher risk, higher reward type trades. And that's what you're honestly going to see with the next two small account examples as well, is just a mix of, a little bit of going out there on a cliff, but a little less volatility. Because myself, I'm the next one up to bat here. I'm doing crypto as well, but I'm doing only longs and only swings, no leverage and no shorts. So this is Coinbase, Voyager, crypto.com, just very basic. And I'm not counting what I have staked, or, if I have VGX token, this or that. I'm not counting those gains. This is just pure trades that you can get on any exchange. You can instantaneously deposit money, no transfers, nothing crazy, and just start trading. Because I think a lot of people are not exposed enough to crypto trading in general. So mine started with 150. We're in week 4. I started this week at 188.94, which is insane in itself in this crypto market. It's been so bearish, but we caught the bottoms really nicely. We had a sand swing last week that was that I had actually held for 2 weeks. So that's really where our account blew up. We did a couple different trades. We had Gala Sand, a couple. I'm doing more altcoins, not really Bitcoin, Ethereum. So we are being a little riskier. We started the week at 188.94, and I ended today. I did not have any new trades. This was a trade from last week that we carried into this week, as was that sand swing that actually ended up breaking, and the final sell was around 80% up. So we made sand, literally no leverage, moved 80% from our entry for the small account challenge. So we entered that, ended last week 188.94, ended this week 203.77. That's with 3 weeks starting at 150. So I have total gains since the start of challenge 50.33, which is a 38% growth on the portfolio. And I think about that, and this isn't like a shameless plug, anything else. Crypto market's really bearish lately, and this has helped a lot of people be able to, because we're putting some charts up, this and that, identify where those bounces are coming in, and that's where we're snatching up those bottoms and playing them on the way up. So, low risk, low reward. We never had a what am I trying to say? They always have at least overnight on that. So, and then we have, finally, last but not least, we have Taylor, who's doing spreads, doing option spreads. She didn't have a trade last week, so her balance carried over for like a week and a half, because last week her starting balance, her ending balance were the same. So she went 2 weeks without a spread. And then this week started at 72.61, opened up a UVXY credit spread. She gained about $19.96 on that play, which put her gains at 27.5% for the week and 40.84 altogether. And this is off a $51 initial investment account, the Area 51 account, which is pretty great as well. This account, I think there's been like 3 trades total on it. So pretty nice, great trades for 3 trades for 3 trade gains for 3. Oh my god. Try saying that fast 10 times, Jackal. But anyway, there you have it. We've got some comments. Let me get caught up in that. Okay. So what do you think overall about just the small account challenge in general, Jackal?
I mean, it shows that you really can, no matter what your risk tolerance, as long as you know kind of what you're doing, you have the decent education, as well as just having a basic idea of the market. You can learn to make money, regardless of the market sentiment. Like Markov saying, are you talking about shorting when you say trading the red market? I think what he was referring to was Pookie's account when he commented that. And with Pookie, he is not shorting, as far as I know. I mean, he could be, but I don't think he is. He uses I think it's called the drop percentage method. I don't even fully understand it, but it isn't super complicated. It's super hands off, and it's just super easy. And so when he's making money in this red market, he's just finding solid fundamental value plays that are still going up, or he's playing them off a trend line, maybe a bounce, and making a few dollars here and there
No.
in a red market.
And if you were regarding, I think, and if you were speaking about mine, no shorts on that because you can't short on the major exchanges for crypto. And I'm not, people need to walk before they run. And this account was based purely on people who were not very comfortable trading crypto yet. It's a first exposure to crypto, and we have literally eliminated all risk. And within this, but yes, no. And when we're talking about when you say trade in a red market, nope, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about off the bottom bounces, taking entries and having those perfect setups. I will pull up a chart and show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let me pull up the sand chart. So Binance is fine. Here we go. There we go. All right. Here we go. All right. So with sand, pretty much what we had done was, even though technically, if you look at, we're definitely been downtrend for months now with crypto overall. Our alert was literally at 81, I think 81 cents, 79 or 80 cents, right in this area here. And we just played it all the way up to a buck 33. I think I had like 5 or 6 trades total, and it was alerts off these bottom bounces, and we played them up, and all of them we held at least a day or two. We had Sand, Gala, a couple others. So no, we are definitely not shorting, trading in the red market. We are playing longs on the crypto side because we're playing major exchange, no leverage crypto, and you cannot play that. Jackal, however, is doing leverage trading, and I could I'm going to be doing a leverage trade, leverage alert challenge of my own pretty soon here. I think I'm going to start at like maybe 1K, 5K, somewhere. I haven't decided which, but we're going to show you how to leverage trade some crypto here with a challenge where you can follow along with some live trading, this and that. So that's some stuff to look forward to over on the Titan side for myself. I've got some time that's going to be freed up soon for other projects that include crypto. So we'll be trading some crypto over in Titan very soon here. And shorting is absolutely a good thing in this market for sure, but for newer traders, it could be very detrimental to your account when you're not exactly sure how leverage and shorting works. But we definitely short, equities and puts and options, and then short over in the Titan Discord.
Yeah. So I mean, Lee's a great shorter of equities. I bet you he makes most of his money that way.
Yeah,
He's
absolutely.
super good at finding the bottoms and the tops, and he plays them.
Absolutely. So what do you think
But
about the
with
market overall? Little markets. What do you think about not the crypto market? We'll talk about that in about an hour on
yeah.
on crypto weekend watch lists, but just the market in general. What's your sentiment right now?
Um, I don't know. I think we're at a point where like next week, because 3-day weekend, so it's kind of
Yeah.
a little hazy, I would say. Things get a little funky, and so I'm not comfortable sharing a prediction on either direction. I would prefer to wait till Tuesday once the market opens back up. But I do think it's going to be a stronger move in either direction. If it's not next week, I think the week after that, whenever the monthlies for July, those options start to hit their point in stocks, the market makers are going to have to kind of move some things around to make sure they make the most money.
Absolutely. I
But
agree with that. This is what I'm watching in general is if we close above this trend line today and we don't finish filling out this little bit of a head and shoulders we could see on the hourly, if we don't break this neckline trend support here, I expect us to possibly take a bounce Monday. Unfortunately, with 3 days off, a lot of things happen. We could end up gap down Monday. That's just the reality of it. It's a very mixed market as far as sentiment. One thing I will say, though, I feel like as soon as the retail investors overall, as a majority, start to feel like we're going to be in a bear market long term, that's when it'll flip to a bull market. That's just the way trading works. I've been doing this for a really long time. And when you think you know, you don't know. So that's kind of what I'm watching. Next week, starting next week, when we get What the Duck here as well, we're going to put out a couple live alerts on this broadcast. So if you come back next week and come check us out, we can 100% put out some alerts that you can maybe follow along with. I'll do one crypto, one equity every week. And we'll update them the next week, and we'll play them for the week and see how that works out. And we're gonna do a little bit of market sentiment and go over the small accounts. And I think that's about all I have. How about you, Jacko?
I got nothing. So right now I'm not super comfortable in
Yep.
entering the position. So staying cash heavy until I am comfortable.
Thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you guys next Friday. Actually, we'll see you in 2 hours and 6 minutes for Crypto Weekend Watch List, where you will get at least 2 exclusive entries and exits for crypto for the weekend, whether you want to short them, whether you want to no leverage them, low leverage them is up to you. We will be back for that in a little while with Bitcoin sentiment. Give us 2 hours and 6 minutes, 126 minutes. Peace out, Cub Scouts.